Hello. My name is Topi, and I work at Mapbox, but this is my own thing. Who has ever heard of 30-day map challenge? Well, okay. The talk is redundant. All of you know. Okay. No, I'm super happy, super excited to see such a coverage. So 30-day map challenge is something I started maybe 6-7-ish years ago because I was on Twitter and I was jealous for people doing Inktober. And Inktober is this kind of a challenge where artists who are able to draw stuff, they get prompts. These were prompts before AI stole the word prompts. So words, that kind of words that you can read in multiple different ways. And I was kind of doing that all the time on Twitter. So I was doing different sort of map experiments and posting them to Twitter. So I was doing like a 365-day map challenge at some point on Twitter. Not literally, but like I was doing a lot of stuff there, like these small experiments where I found an interesting piece of data or tested a new tool or something. Yes, this will be related to OSM, don't worry. So then I started this. I thought that no one would be interested. I came up with a list of prompts that people can interpret in different ways pretty quickly. I posted it to Twitter and people got excited. People got pretty excited. People started doing maps. So I posted it maybe a week before November. So this happens every year in November. And it's like a very informal event. I think it fits the OSM nature pretty well. You can join in. There are no prizes. It's not a competition. It's the core idea of Open 30-day map challenge is that it's open to everyone. It's in the core is fun and learning and sharing. Because what I learned in my early days in social media, I was really afraid that there's like a angry mob waiting for me. That when I went and shared my first Python script, people would be like, what is this? You can't program, you can't do this. But it was the exact opposite. So people were like, thank you for sharing, thank you for doing this. And this was a really big eye-opener for me and like a hugely positive experience. And that's one of the things I wanted to encourage people to do with 30-day map challenge, is to just, no matter how hacky your thing is, or even though your map is not perfect, just do it and share it, because for someone else it might like be a revelation. It might be like something really massive, something really interesting. So since then, 30-day map challenge has been happening every November. Some years I've done more. In the early years I did all 30. That's a lot. Recent years I've done none. I just come up with the prompts and post them online, and the challenge has started living on a life of its own, which is really cool. I never thought that I would come randomly in such a place and like half of the people, okay, you're part of this bubble, so it's kind of expected, but still amazing that so many people know about it. And everyone knows what's happened to Twitter. Twitter is gone. Social media fragmented, and then for a year or two I thought that the challenge will die off, but it hasn't. So the challenge lives in multiple places now. Like last year I thought that Blue Sky would save it. No, it doesn't seem to be so, but people are still doing it on X. I've been now following like the LinkedIn feed, and that's pretty amazing. Mastodon too, yeah. I'm not active there, but I've seen that it's also there, and it's pretty much on all platforms now. And that's also like follows the core idea of the challenge, that it's like open and you can do it in your own way. Like I've even heard that some like university groups have it part of their like studies, is that they do it as part of their courses. And some companies, for example, Mapbox, like we do it, like our map design team, like really like they divide and conquer the challenge, and then we post something, like our marketing posts something every day. And then also like that's so cool that you can do it in so different ways that and the OpenStreetMap connection, like quite often when people do the challenge or when they start doing the challenge, their first question is, oh, I have such a great map idea, and, but where do I get the data from? And then the most logical answer quite often is OSM. And I would say that OSM is probably, without very scientific research, I would say that it powers almost half of the maps that you see in 30-day map challenge. Has some sort of a layer, some sort of an element coming from OpenStreetMap. And at some point I started doing these date challenges as part of it. And also you see that yesterday, day 14, was an OSM dedicated map. I haven't had the time to like scroll through all the feeds, but I recommend you doing that to see what kind of various things people have built from it. So this is not maybe a call for action, but maybe like an encouragement is that we are halfway through November, so every one of you still have time to do a map for the latter part. And so pick up something that excites you and or maybe like fits in your own domain on what you do, whether you're like a human geographer or like more like a front-end programmer. Like you can see the prompts and interpret them in your own way and do something, share it, and feel the positive energy from the community, because it's the whole geospatial community, the OSM community. I think it ties in so much cool communities together in a nice kind of informal, and also like November is what it is. So I think it's like the best time to sit on your computer and do some cool stuff. So that's my 30-day map challenge presentation, but I'm very happy to answer any 30-day map challenge questions anyone might have. Yes.
Amazing. Questions. Can I just ask you to please repeat the questions after they've been asked so that the recording has gotten to?
Will do. Yes.
Sorry if I missed this, but is it a challenge for you to come up with the prompt, that's 30 prompts every year?
No,
Okay.
because yes, sorry. So the question was if it's challenging to come up with the prompts every year, and I would say no, because I reuse much of the stuff from previous years. Okay. So typically this is a mixed bag of like stuff which has been there before, then few which maybe like have a like more broader. So like 2020 there was like a COVID theme, and then like every year I try to come up with something like slightly different. So now there is this like the basic elements. There's like water, fire, earth, and air in there. So I it's a mix. And then I on some years I take something from few years back. And then I always try to think them in a way that they're generic enough so that everyone can do something for them. So it's not too restrictive. Yes, please.
Is there any merch available? And what is it?
There is merch available. There is stickers, there is t-shirts. And I can also reveal in an open manner that I have maybe earned 40 euros from this merchandise. So it's not that I'm making a fortune, like, but I have like thought about it a few times that maybe I should like retire from the challenge, because sometimes I feel bad that I don't do the maps myself, but I don't know. It still works out. Yes.
Do you have 5 minutes down? You have to show us an example.
Oh yes, some examples. So. So the question was if I can show some examples. And so on the site there is like, here it looks like it's a lot, but collecting the actual maps from different years, it was easier when it was like almost fully in Twitter. So then I could like collect the analytics, and I can show you some of the earlier years, so like 2020. So this was like it's nicely collected in like most liked tweets. So if we take, say what you want to see, choose a theme.
Null.
Null, yeah. So this didn't work out well because it was my own. But so these are population grids in Finland which have 0 population. Then as you can see, it goes from like it goes from Finland to India, and then it goes states without bats. So it's like, you can see that it's like everything. But this has an archive for the first years, and then like if you want to see some recent stuff, go to the social media platform of your choice and check the hashtag. You can find something on Instagram, Blue Sky, LinkedIn, Twitter, pretty much everywhere you can find something. There was still one.
Do people ever submit like very analog paper maps, or is this primarily a digital project?
On recent years, or I think maybe even from beginning, there has been the question was, do people submit analog maps? Hand-drawn maps. It has been a theme from the very beginning that at least like one day, here it was called without GIS, but nowadays it's called like analog maps, and people do like, yes, I know, people do. Yeah, map with food, like that's the Netherlands, right? Yeah, so like yes, and like pretty cool stuff. Okay, thank you very much.